Hello guys and welcome to Comics Explained Sane. And today we are going to be covering The Walking Dead issue 1. But first, before we begin, please like and subscribe. We begin with this long-ass introduction. Goddamn, anyway, we see Rick and his partner Shane, who will definitely not be a pain in the ass later. Lil fucking crybaby. Anyway, Rick and Shane are in a shootout until Rick is suddenly shot. Rick wakes up in a hospital but finds it abandoned. After dressing himself, he explores the hospital, finding a corpse which falls backward into the opening elevator, as well as a cafeteria door blocked by a piece of wood. Rick removes the wood and opens the door only to find multiple zombies inside the room. One of the zombies lunges at Rick, which causes both of them to fall down a set of stairs where the zombie's head falls off. Rick ties his belt onto the handles of the door behind him to hold back the other zombies. Severely confused, Rick leaves the hospital and finds a bicycle. As Rick walks toward the bicycle, he sees a zombie that is deteriorated to nothing more than bones. At this sight, Rick temporarily breaks down. Shortly after, Rick uses the bike to return to his home and finds that his house has been looted and that his wife and son, Lori and Carl, are both gone. Upon exiting his home, Rick is knocked unconscious by a boy, Dwayne Jones, with a shovel. The boy's father, Morgan Jones, quickly tells him that Rick is not a zombie, and they bring him inside. Rick wakes up and has dinner with Morgan and Dwayne. Morgan explains to Rick the nature of the outbreak, explaining it had started just over a month ago. Rick finds out that before the media shut down, the government told everyone to relocate to major cities in an effort to protect them. Morgan then states that he thought he would be safer away from large cities. Rick decides that Lori would have taken Carl to Atlanta, where her parents live. Rick, Morgan, and Dwayne go to the Cynthiana Police Department in order to get supplies. Rick gives Morgan and Dwayne some guns and a police car while changing into a police uniform, while filling a bag with guns to take with him. Morgan and Dwayne decide to stay behind while Rick plans to go search for his family in Atlanta. Morgan thanks Rick for his generosity, while Rick advises Morgan to make sure he uses his police equipment sparingly in order to return it in good condition when the outbreak is dealt with. However, their goodbye is interrupted when a zombie reaches for them from behind the parking lot fence. Rick nearly shoots it, but is stopped by Morgan, who advises him not to waste the bullet. Rick and the Jones part ways. On his way out of Cynthiana, Rick returns to find the severely decomposed bike zombie and puts it out of its misery, and then sheds a tear. And that is the end of The Walking Dead issue 1. This video took so long to make since it's my first, but I'll continue this series. And Princess sends her regards.
Bye bye, bye bye, bye.